Hey guys, let's discuss current affairs. And today's first question relates to the International Civil Aviation Organization, which has become the latest UN specialized agency to join the International Solar Alliance. The headquarters of the ICAO is at Montreal in Canada. Usually, we would find that the UN specialized agencies are either in New York or some European city like Geneva. This time, it's in slightly away from the usual what we call suspects. It's Montreal, Canada. Why don't you write a bit about the ICAO, please? ICAO, first point, UN specialized agency. UN specialized agency. The full name is already here, so I don't have to struggle. Yeah. So, number two is it was established in 1947. Established in 1947. Head office is in Montreal, it's already mentioned, Canada. Then its Director General is Juan Carlos Gomez. You simply write Juan Gomez. He belongs to Colombia. Juan Gomez. Juan, that's how they pronounce Juan. Juan Gomez belongs to Colombia, and Colombia is named after Christopher Columbus. Okay, and those of you who are familiar with Narcos seasons 1 and 2, you would know what I'm discussing when I talk about the Cali cartel, the drug mafia and all that. That's Colombia for you. From there, you could go to the International Solar Alliance, ladies and gentlemen. Here, this is headquartered in, let's clear this first. This is headquartered in Gurgaon or Gurugram. That's one. Two, it's headed by Ajay Mathur. And Gurugram, as you know, is in Haryana. It's part of NCR, but Haryana. Then it has, you could also write 109 members, 109 members or signatory members. The better one is this. I would have said 109 members who have signed or 109 signatory members, if you understand this term. But not all 109 have become full members. Like, there are 90 members which have ratified this agreement, which the parliaments, the governments have ratified the agreement of, they're becoming member of ISA. But as of now, overall, 109 countries have signed. Okay. There we go. From here, I think there shouldn't be a comma here. Delete. Yeah. What would you find in Rome, Italy? The Food and Agricultural Organization. The Food and Agricultural Organization. Bern, Switzerland. There is no great body here. But yes, you need to understand that this is the de facto capital of Switzerland. De facto would mean by virtue of it being the seat of the government, but otherwise the Swiss constitution does not mention any city. It does not mention any capital. Does not mention any capital. So there are two countries in the world that do not have capitals. One, Switzerland. Two, Nauru, the tiny island of Nauru. Nauru. Yes. That's about it. Yeah, let's go from here. ALS 50, and an indigenously developed, means natively developed loitering munition capable of operating from rugged terrain and high altitude areas, successfully demonstrated its strike capability at Pokhran. Pokhran, as you know, is the nuclear test site in India, Rajasthan. It's in Rajasthan. Okay, so it's a nuclear test site. This technology has been developed by TAS, Tata Advanced Systems. Okay. Now, who is the CEO of this company? Sukaran Singh. Sukaran Singh. These kinds of questions I found in the RRB exam that happened on 24th September. The CEO of Apple, they asked. So wherever possible, we'll add stuff. There's no harm in learning things, my friends. It may or may not come, but then if you know, we would be able to answer things like, questions like CEOs of so and so companies and all. So Tata Advanced Systems, Sukaran Singh. Mahindra Aerospace, Arvind Mehra. Arvind Mehra. Okay. Bharat Electronics Limited and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited do not have a full-time chairperson right now. Okay. See, Bharat Electronics Limited is currently headed by someone with an additional charge. That is, the guy's name is Dinesh Batra. You could write Dinesh Batra. Dinesh Batra. Additional charge. He is not a full-time. You could say the interim chairperson. Okay. And Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is again, after Madhavan's retirement, there's no one who's running the show full-time. But interim charge is with CB Ananthakrishnan. Ananthakrishnan. One name. Ananthakrishnan. One word. CB Ananthakrishnan. Okay. What about Kalyani Group? You see, Kalyani Group is a highly diversified group. They are into fabrication, steel, defense equipment and all. And ladies and gentlemen, this is headed by Baba Kalyani. Baba Kalyani is the chairperson of this company, of this massive group. And this company makes, as I mentioned, defense equipment. They're into main business is fabrication, foundry business. They make automotive components for a lot of companies like Volkswagen, written with a V, pronounced with an F. Volkswagen, you have BMW. They make products for Lamborghini. Within Volkswagen, they make products for Ford, General Motors. Kalyani Group, as I mentioned, is headed by Baba Kalyani. He has a PhD from MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And by the way, just to bring in a little more stuff here, we tested our first nuclear bomb on 18th May. I did not think of giving this information. India's first nuclear test happened on 18th May 1974 at Pokhran. Okay. Then we had another one. This is one. Okay. Two, we had on 11th May 1998. This is third when on 13th May 1998. So in a span of 3 days, we tested 5 nuclear devices. And this, ladies and gentlemen, 11th May is National Technology Day of India. National Technology Day of India. Yeah. Chalo. I believe in giving something extra, so there's no harm in, as I always believe that knowledge never goes to waste. You know things, that makes you comfortable. India recently attended the Partners in the Blue Pacific Foreign Ministers meeting as an observer, which the following nations are not part of the PBP. Yeah, that is Partners in the Blue Pacific. Well, the answer is all of them are partners. All of them are partners in the Blue Pacific, technically speaking. Figuratively, literally, technically, all. Yeah. Now, I want you to know something more here about this particular venture. Remember one thing. Partners in the Blue Pacific is a response of these nations, major players, against China's presence in the Pacific Ocean, especially in what you call the Pacific, Western Pacific. So China is deepening its ties with a lot of countries here, Solomon Islands, countries like Fiji, countries like Marshall Islands, Kiribati. So Kiribati is written Kiribati, but pronounced Kiribati. Okay, so if you want to write something more, I can tell you. There's hardly anything to say. Yeah, the idea again is to counter China, and especially China's BRI, Belt and Roads Initiative. Okay. um, these countries, see, the major players in this area are these two, Australia and New Zealand. Traditionally, they have been the major players. They are the MyBops of this region. Like India is the MyBop of South Asia, is a big bully in South Asia. The Pakistanis would agree with this. Yeah. So would the Nepalis. See, people who don't like us would call us bully, but we have a benign presence, especially in Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan. Pakistan does not matter. It's always been like that. But when you talk of Australia, yes, it's a big brother in this region. In the Oceania region, Australia is a big brother. Hmm? So, okay, let me tell you something more. Australia's Prime Minister is Anthony Albanese. New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern. Japan, Fumio Kishida. UK, Liz Truss, Elizabeth Mary Truss. Elizabeth Mary Truss. Liz is the nickname of Elizabeth. Which public sector bank recently inaugurated its ethical hacking lab at the Cyber Security Center of Excellence in Hyderabad? Okay, it's mentioned there. Cyber security is something that has caught the attention of major powers around the world, and this is especially true in countries like India, which are quite vulnerable. See, you wouldn't believe, but I was, how vulnerable we are, how unsafe our websites are. I was to gather information about Tata Advanced Systems. I went to their website. When I typed in their website's name, the URL and all, you would would you believe if I say, I got a certification that the website is unsafe? Yes, Tata Advanced Systems, which makes defense equipment and all that stuff, advanced defense equipment, highly sophisticated defense equipment, and to a large extent, its website would be managed mostly by, TCS kind of companies. Think about it. This company has a lot of data on its website, a lot of stuff on its website, yet it's deemed unsafe. Now, maybe there could be a certification issue here, but that's what I found. So it asked me, would I want to proceed unsafe to this unsafe website? I said yes. That's when I went to this website. Yeah. What about Union Bank of India CEO? Union Bank of India is run by this lady named A. Money Mekhalai. A. Money Mekhalai. I think she's a only woman CEO of a major PSB currently. Yeah. UCO Bank, Soma Shankar Prasad. Soma Shankar Prasad. Okay. Punjab National Bank, headed by Atul Kumar Goyal. Atul Goyal. Bank of Baroda, Sanjeev Chadda. Sanjeev Chadda. You don't need to worry too much about what is that, SBI and all that. I think Dinesh Khara. Dinesh Khara. Dinesh Khara. Which global payments and technology company is in talks with Indian banks to roll out its carbon calculator feature that offers consumers an estimated carbon footprint for each of their purchases? Mastercard. Now, this is a lot of people say this is all overhyped, the carbon footprint and everything. But let's not get there. Yeah, Mastercard. So Mastercard has a CEO named. It's an American company. Its CEO is Michael Maybach. Okay. PayPal is a massive company, $28 billion company. Its revenue is more than TCS's revenue. Yeah. PayPal, what's it? Dan Schulman. Dan Schulman. One of the co-founders of this company is this Elon Musk. Stripe, Patrick Collison, Pat Collison. Okay. Visa, I think is there a guy called Alfred Kelly. Alfred Kelly or Stephen Squire. I think it's Alfred Kelly. I always get confused between Stephen Squire and Alfred Kelly. But for now, write Alfred Kelly. In case I'm incorrect, I'll tell you the next class I was incorrect. Okay. Amazon Pay, there is no particular CEO. It's owned by Amazon. Yeah, Amazon has a lot of businesses. It's a major world's #1 web services business, a cloud storage company. It's called AWS, Amazon Web Services. Then they are into e-commerce. It's the world's largest retailer. Remember this, the largest online retailer, not largest retailer. The world's largest e-retailer is Amazon. Okay. Overall, the world's largest retailer and the world's largest company is Walmart. Walmart is the world's largest company. Its turnover last year was $559 billion. Beat that, ladies and gentlemen, $559 billion. How big is $559 billion? A lot of money. Yeah. So, compare this with TCS. TCS or Reliance Industries, India's biggest. Reliance Industries about $64 billion, a little over 64, and take 65 and look at that, 559. TCS about $24 billion. Walmart 559. And what many people say, it's a Kirana shop. Kirana shop, I mean grocery store. Well, it's not exactly a Kirana shop, but a little more than that. How big is Amazon? Last year its turnover was $470 billion. Amazon is not small company, my friends. It's $470 billion company. Yeah, huge. All depositors of a bank are its lenders. Yeah. See, when you go to a bank, when you deposit money in a bank, in your account, you consider it an asset, but the bank takes it as a liability. The bank has to repay your money. So for it, it's a liability. And remember, your asset becomes a liability for the bank. All deposits, fixed deposits, savings deposits, current account, stuff, all deposits are loans to a bank. Effectively, you are lending money to a bank. Okay. When you lend money to the bank pays you interest because the bank is using your paisa. That's about it, nothing else. Yeah. For the 12th consecutive year, which country has topped the World Intellectual Property Organization's Global Innovation Index? See, this is, I put a couple of graphics here. One is the top 3 innovation economies by income group, and the other is by region. Okay. So high income, these are the top 3 in the world, my friends. You could write this. Yeah. Global Innovation Index, top 3, Switzerland 1, Switzerland 2, United States 3, Sweden. Okay. Let's look at ranks of China, overall ranks. Overall rank of China 40. Overall rank, no. Overall rank of India is 40. This is 11. This is 40. Okay. And if you look at the last ranked country. This index had 132 countries on it, and 132nd rank belonged to the African country of Guinea. Is it Guinea? Guinea. One more thing. Pakistan is at 87th rank. Pakistan 87. Okay. Now look at this. Within Central and Southern Asia, India is the most innovative economy. And if you look at lowering middle income, we are there. It will take some time, my friends. We are coming of age. It will take time. Definitely, it is going to take time for us. A lot of these countries have been free, they have low populations, they have participatory democracies, whereas ours is more of a chaotic democracy. This is a great democracy, but yes, there is a great deal of illiteracy, great deal of poor skill. Yeah, our education system is not geared towards making job oriented training a part of it. It's more of a passing the exam, kind of system. So see, in Switzerland, I'll tell you something about, just let's say, hotel. See, someone works in the hotel management thing, or someone does internship with the hotel. A person, five-star hotel, I remember this, a five-star hotel would have about 60 to 70 staff, whereas a similar five-star hotel in India would have about 200 people. So this adds cost here. Why 200 people in India? Why 60 people in, let's say, for a similar property in Switzerland? Because the 60 people are trained to do all kinds of things. Clean the table, carrying the trolley, making the bed, every kind of, cleaning the toilets, everything. They are expected to do all things. Whereas in India, we have specialized services. That's an unfortunate thing. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing. So there are reasons why they are far better than us in a lot of ways. But of late, things are changing in India. People are becoming aware that what they have is not enough. So they're working hard. A lot of young people are working hard, and they are doing better, not just for themselves, for people around them also. Yeah, more important, forget people around them. If they do well for themselves, they will automatically spread the benefits. So the idea here is that the better the education system, the better the quality of training, the better the innovation. It's always there. Yeah. Yeah, I think this question is like, what is India's rank? India's ranks 140. Sorry, India's rank 40th. 40. The UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, has released a list of 50 exclusive iconic heritage textile crafts of India. See, all of them. Now, I was looking at what can I put as a photograph to show you, and I went through all of these arts. I learned a bit about each of these. Of course, given that I'm a dumb guy, I wouldn't remember much. I wouldn't understand much. I found this particular image great. I mean, look at this. This is a rumal. What is a rumal? A handkerchief. When you write it as a handkerchief, it's pronounced handkerchief. Remember, it's pronounced with a G. Handkerchief. Okay. Or you can make it silent. You can make it silent. No issue. Absolutely, you can make it silent. The D can be silent. Handkerchief. This is a kerchief. Look at the work on the kerchief. Amazing, isn't it? I mean, it must take some months to make something like this. I'm fascinated with how great our culture is, how great the skill of our people is, the traditional skill of goods. Yeah. Tanjavur is in Tamil Nadu. It's home to the great Brihadeshwara Mandir. This is the Pacific. This is where that partners in the Blue Pacific is working. Which country recently signed a partnership agreement with the Pacific Island nations and announced $810 million in partnership aid? That's United States, because the US has been upstaged by China. For ages, for decades, the US had neglected this area. But now, China is coming in, and China says, "So guys, we are going to take care of you. Let's have some treaty, which we will be able to access your ports, which will bring infrastructure. We'll build a few ports for you. We'll build roads, airways, airstrips, everything for you." Now, why would China do this? Because of military reasons. Okay, that's it. Mostly military, and then financial. Yeah, economy, not financial, economy. Yeah, but yes, the major reasons are military. You know what is this line here? This is the international date line. International date line. If you travel like this, you lose a day. You lose a day. When you travel from west to east like this, you gain a day. I will explain this in the next class. I love all these things. Yeah. Anyway, so you have this Vanuatu here, you have this Fiji, you see this Fiji, yeah, Tonga, we will discuss Kiribati, this is Kiribati. So Marshall Islands, Solomon Islands here, this is Solomon Islands, yeah. Things will change slowly, but China has a head start because of these countries, while they traditionally have gone with Australia. Australia also, like the US, has been like a bully in this region, and unfortunately China has made space into this. Yeah, it's ringing alarm bells in the US, Australia, and New Zealand. So R. Venkatramani has recently been appointed the new Attorney General of India. Okay, right about this. Attorney General of India, appointed under Article 76. 1, make it 76. Article 76, next. Highest legal officer of India. Highest legal officer of India. Next. Represents Government of India in all courts. In all courts. He's a lawyer of the Government of India, yeah. Simple. Next. Current AG, R. Venkatramani. Okay. Now, who are these guys here? Choices. Chief Justice of India, Uday Umesh Lalit. Next, Chairman of the Union Public Service Commission is Dr. Manoj Soni. Manoj Soni. Comptroller and Auditor General of India, highest audit officer of India. Highest auditor officer of India. Article 148, appointed under Article 148. Currently, it is Girish Chandra Murmu. Girish Chandra Murmu. Girish Chandra Murmu. Okay. Next. Chairman of the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. You can do one thing. Let's clear this first. Chairman of the National Commission of Scheduled Tribes is Harsh Chauhan. Yeah, Harsh Chauhan. Okay. Harsh Chauhan. National Commission of Scheduled Tribes, governed by Article 338 A or B? A. A. The term white goods refers to consumer durables. I can give you a simple definition. You could write this: white goods dash large household electrical goods, large household electrical goods, comma, traditionally available only in white color, only in white color. Large household electrical goods traditionally available in white color. Okay, your washing machines, dishwashers, yeah, stuff like that. Next, in the beverages industry, in the beverages, alcohol and all that stuff. In the beverages industry, white goods refer to white goods refer to colorless spirits like like vodka, 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 and gin, gin, gin. They are actually white. They appear white, but they are not white because they are colorless. Next, since we mentioned white goods, why don't we write brown goods? Yeah, right. Brown goods. Brown goods. Right. Small and light. Small and light electrical goods. Small and light electric consumer goods. Consumer goods. That's better. Consumer goods. In brackets, like laptops and televisions. Laptops and televisions. Small and light electrical consumer durables like laptops and TVs. Okay. Now this laptop is a brown good. This phone is a brown good. Okay. But that AC is a white good. It's actually in white color. Okay. There are two ACs in this room. So both are in white color. Yeah. I'm sitting in a time office. At the office, yeah, we have, it's a central AC office, but within our room, we have, some ACs. Identify the correct statements about Swachh Sarvekshan Awards 2022. Okay, all of them are right. So, but I'm going to give you some dope on this. Please write. Point 1. India's cleanest cities. India's cleanest cities with over 1 lakh population. With over 1 lakh population. With over 1 lakh population. Dash. 1. Indore will take top 3 ranks. Okay. Top 3 cleanest cities with over 1 lakh population. 1. Indore, Indore. This is the 6th time Indore has got. Indore has stood first. 1. Indore. 2. Surat. 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 3. Navi Mumbai. Navi Mumbai. So Indore is in Madhya Pradesh. Surat is in Gujarat. Navi Mumbai is in Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Next. 3 cleanest cities or top 3 cleanest cities. Top 3 cleanest cities with less than 1 lakh population. With less than 1 lakh population. Less than 1 lakh population. Dash. Panchgani. P. I write it here. Maharashtra. Okay. 2. Patan, which is in Chhattisgarh. 3. What's the place here? I've been to this place recently. Yeah, Karad. Again in Maharashtra. There's a part in Gujarat also. Hmm? Okay. Next, shall I call it not clean and dirtiest? Okay, let's stick with the cleanest part, right? Cleanest Ganga city, cleanest Ganga town or city, cleanest Ganga town or city. Haridwar, Haridwar, Haridwar. Next, fast mover city. Fast mover city means the city or the town with the best improvement. You know, fast mover city. Shivamogga in Karnataka. Karnataka. Okay. Next, top three states. Top three cleanest states. Top three cleanest states with more than 100 urban local bodies. 100 urban local bodies. One, Madhya Pradesh. Two, I think Chhattisgarh. Three, Maharashtra. Top three with more than 100 urban local bodies. Next, top three cleanest states with less than 100 urban local bodies. With less than 100 urban local bodies. One, Tripura. Beautiful place, Tripura. One of my favorite places in India because I go here every year. Tripura. Two, Jharkhand. Three, Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand. I wrote in short, UK. Okay, next. Shall we write bottom three? Bottom three. Bottom three. We write only cities. Bottom three cities with more than 1 lakh population. Hundred. Okay. I was surprised to find Agra because Agra is such a big tourist place, isn't it? Yeah. 99. Vapi. This is an industrial town in Gujarat on the border with Maharashtra. Yeah. 98. Damo. It's in Madhya Pradesh. Damo. Okay. Right. Next. Bottom three cities. Bottom three cities with less than 100, sorry, with less than 1 lakh population. Okay, Gadarwada, 99. This is slightly difficult for me to remember. but I think it's Sanawad. Sanawad. You can double check. If I'm wrong, I'll come back, but I think I'm right. The all three are in Madhya Pradesh. The same state where Indore has ranked number one for the last 6 years. These three are the dirtiest places in the 100 that were surveyed. Imagine that. Small towns, dirtiest. That must be really bad, man. There's no learning. There's no learning. Yeah. The change should come from people. Yeah, the government can do only as much as it can. But if the government can make rules, but if I don't stick to rules, then nothing would work. Yeah, it's all up to people. Yeah, and Indore has been ranked 7-star city. It's India's first 7-star city. First 7-star city. Okay. Yeah. So we took a comprehensive note on that. Name the multi-phase operation launched by the CBI against illicit drug trafficking network. Operation Garuda. This is a logo of that. Operation Garuda. So this is against, they worked in collaboration with Interpol, International Police Organization, International Criminal Police Organization, and CBI worked in tandem, and they raided a lot of places, and yeah, they arrested a lot of people, detained a lot of people, confiscated drugs worth crores of rupees. Which Indian state plans to develop the world's largest jungle safari park in an area of 10,000 acres in the Aravalli mountain range? Well, this is a photograph from NCERT. Okay, yeah, NCERT textbook, geography textbook. So you will find that this is where Haryana is, and the Aravalli is, my friends. You could write Aravalli mountain range, 670 kilometer. 670 kilometer northeast trail from Gujarat to Delhi via Rajasthan and Haryana. Via Rajasthan and Haryana. It's the oldest mountain range in the world. Oldest mountain range. And this mountain range is said to be the result of course, plate tectonics and everything. Let me not go there. The highest mountain here is Guru Shikhar. Guru Shikhar, which is in Rajasthan. Mount Abu, you must have heard of. This is a place next to Mount Abu. It's about 1722 meters. It's about 70 kilometers from my village in Rajasthan. Yeah. Yes, maybe in the next class, I'll just show you a photograph of Guru Shikhar taken from a plane, where it's clouded. Everywhere there is a cloud. There is a cloud cover, and this one juts out basically. Guru Shikhar. Yeah, I'll show that in the next class. So, I guess that's about it. Nothing else. Yeah. You see this Nilagiri. Nila means blue. Giri means mountain. Blue mountains. So the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats meet at Nilgiris. They meet at Nilgiris. The word Deccan is said to come from the word Dakhni, which is a corruption of the word Dakshin. Dakshin means south. South of Vindhya mountains is Deccan. Okay. Identify the hurricane that recently struck Cuba and the United States, including the states of Florida and Georgia. See, this is Florida. Okay, and this is Cuba. This island is Cuba. this the hurricane started here, low pressure region started here, and from here you can see this triangle. It means it's a tropical thing, it's a tropical thing, but it goes up basically, it changes shapes, it changes shape. And the highest, you see the colors here, so the wind speeds were low here and the wind speeds were the highest here when it crossed equal. This is about category 4, where the wind speeds are about in excess of 250 kmph. 250 kmph. So this particular one, this is the Florida thing, the state of Florida. So it crossed Florida, entered the ocean, it dissipated, it lost a lot of energy here, but again it picked up water moisture and it became a category 4 hurricane, and it hit Carolinas, the South and North Carolina states. Carolina or Carolina, both are fine. Yeah, it did a lot of damage, my friends, a lot of damage. Yeah. So that's about it. Yeah. For which of the following Ukrainian regions has President Vladimir Putin recently signed treaties to begin the process of incorporating the former into the Russian Federation? All four of them. All four of them. These two were already under Russian occupation. Luhansk and Donetsk for a long time, major parts of it were under Russian occupation. Now, these two also have come into Russian occupation. So, they're Russian territory. See, this Crimea Peninsula was occupied by Russia in 2014. Now, in 2022, these four. So, as of today, Russia controls about 15% of Ukrainian territory. 15% of Ukrainian territory is about 90,000 square kilometers. 90,000 square kilometer of Ukrainian territory is now, in control of Russia. Is in control of Russia. Yeah. So, I have given you all the information you need. That's about it. So, and if you want something more, the president here is, all of you know, Volodymyr Zelensky. Volodymyr Zelensky. Who was recently assumed charge as the country's second chief of defense staff. Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan is now General Anil Chauhan. Anil Chauhan. He was, ladies and gentlemen, General Anil Chauhan was, before his retirement, he retired a couple of years back, and before his retirement, in fact, he retired last year. He was the General Officer Commanding in Chief, Eastern Command. Eastern Command. General Officer Commanding in Chief, Eastern Command. That's what he retired as. Okay. Now he is a CDS, the second CDS of our country. The first one, as you know, was General Bipin Rawat. Unfortunately, General Rawat passed away in a helicopter accident. So who are the chief, who will report to him? Well. Indian Army Chief, General Manoj Pandey. Indian Army, General Manoj Pandey. R. Hari Kumar, Admiral Hari Kumar. Chief of the Indian Navy. Okay. We could also write what's missing here. Air Chief Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary. Chief of the Indian Air Force. Chief of the Indian Air Force. Air Chief Marshal. What's the last one? Okay, by the way, look at Mukund Naravane. Manoj Mukund Naravane is the ex-chief of the Indian Army. General Manoj Mukund Naravane, retired of course, is the ex-chief Chief of the Indian Army. M.A. Ganapati is Director General of National Security Guard. Yes, National Security Guard. Yes, I guess, yeah. National Security Guard. Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently flagged off the new and updated version of the Vande Bharat Express. So far, along which of the following routes was this train running? All three. All three. But you know which is what is the other name of this? This was previously called Train 18. Train 18. And all these coaches are built, Vande Bharat coaches are built at Integral Coach Factory, Perambur. Integral Coach Factory, Perambur, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Okay, Integral Coach Factory, Perambur. Now, India's fastest train. Which is India's fastest train? India's fastest train is Gatiman Express. Appropriate name. Gatiman Express is India's fastest train. This plies between New Delhi and Jhansi. Jhansi. New Delhi and Jhansi. You know, there is a distance is about 403 kilometers and it covers this in 265 minutes. Phenomenally good in India, my friends. Phenomenally good. Yeah. Which is like 4 hours 25 minutes. Very good in India. Yeah. This is India's fastest train. Yeah. Who has been honored with the 2020 Dada Saheb Phalke Award, the highest recognition in Indian cinema? Asha Parekh. Asha Parekh. Asha Parekh, of course, the beautiful Asha Parekh, the graceful Asha Parekh, received Padma Shri in 1992. 1992 Padma Shri. Now this time Dada Saheb Phalke Award, Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Okay. Then what films has she starred? A lot of films. Kanyadan, beautiful film, very very good film. But there is this great song Likhe Jo Khat Tujhe. It is from this song in this film. Kanyadan. Then Aya Sawan Jhumke. Plenty of films actually. Aya Sawan Jhumke. I can only tell you what I've watched. Yeah. Tisri Manjil. A very, very good suspense drama. Good suspense musical drama. Yeah. Plenty of movies like this. Yeah. Then there is this very serious kind of movie. Do Badan. Do Badan. Romantic drama. You know, she's written her memoir. How do you pronounce this? OIR is pronounced war. Okay. Memoir, like reservoir. Memoir is a collection of memories, not strictly an autobiography, like in order, collection of memories. This is called The Hit Girl. Oh, she was a superstar. The Hit Girl. The Hit Girl. Wahida Rahman is my favorite actress. Movies like Guide. Yeah. Then there is Nutan Milan. Very good movie. Nargis Dutt was the first to receive the Padma Shri. First actress to receive Padma Shri was Nargis Dutt. I think it was 1958. 1958. Yeah. Dream Girl Hema Malini. Yeah. Identify the correct statements about the RBI's monetary policy announced on 29 September. I think you all know these things. All of them are right. So they have been raising interest rates to cut inflation, to bring inflation down. But inflation is going to stay here for some time, my friends. It's going to stay for at least another year or so. Things are going to get bad before they will get better, my friends. Yeah. Maybe I'll discuss this detailedly in the next class. State of Indian economy. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Bin means son of. Muhammad, the son of Salman. Who's Salman? King Salman, the king of the monarch of Saudi Arabia. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has recently been named Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Now, Kuwait. These are all monarchies, my friends. These are all monarchies. All of them are monarchies. This is a constitutional monarchy. This is a constitutional monarchy. This is a despotic monarchy. This is a constitutional monarchy. The others are all basically monarchies. Yeah. Though Kuwait has a parliament and all that, these are all rubber stamp things. Yeah. Let's look at Kuwait. Kuwait is run by Nawaf Al Zabar. Al Sabah. Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Zabar Al Sabah. Actual full name. Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Zabar Al Sabah. That's the name of the king of Kuwait. They call him Amir or Amir. Okay. Then Saudi Arabia, King Salman. Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad. Okay. एक काम करता हूँ. I'll write because it's in a corner. It's difficult. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. He belongs to the Al Thani dynasty. I spend a lot of time learning these kinds of things. Yeah, it's fun to learn about countries that run like personal family enterprises. Yeah, Oman is country in southern part of the Arabian Peninsula. Haytham bin Tariq. Al Sayyid is a nephew of the previous king, Sultan Qaboos Al Sayyid. Qaboos died issueless. Children, he didn't have children. So his nephew, I guess, became the next king of the country. Haytham bin Tariq Al Sayyid. Jordan, King Abdullah the second. This is a prime minister, but more or less a rubber stamp kind of guy. Abdullah the second.